I took care of my grandson when he was 20 months old. He's going to be 20 now. I was in Edmonton. I was working at Misericordia Hospital in housekeeping. And when he was born, my son, my grandson's dad, he was in jail, and he asked me to take care of his son till he comes out, that he would take care of him. Because the mother was, my grandson's mom was leaving him all over the place with babysitters and not really taking care of them. And there was a couple of times I found my grandson and his sister home alone, and that's why I took him. And when I took him in, I ended up having him till even still today. He's still living with me. Yeah, he's going to be 20 in April. So there was no, the mother, like my son, they were both have drug problems, so they couldn't take care of their son, either of them. Either that or they just didn't have the, I don't know, parenting thing to do that, I guess. Parenting skills. When he was a small child, he was very good in everything. I had no problems with him till we actually moved downtown here. When he was 13 and he was going to school, and he made friends, but not the good kind of friends. Friends that are drinking. And he started drinking at a young age. And he'd hang out with, times when he goes out, he doesn't come home. I'd be looking for him all the time. And then he started bringing his friends home to our house, and then I would be calling the police to have his friends get kicked out or whatever. And he used to get mad at me all the time. And as soon as he turned 18, he started like drinking at home. I didn't like it, but there wasn't too much I just let it happen. That's when I started getting sick. I had like no control over my home, and you just kind of, people come and go all the time, and more or less I was in my bedroom, and even if I say something, like nobody paid attention to what I say, like there was no respect at all, you know. And then it's very hard trying to raise a kid, and as they get to be teenagers, then they start thinking that they're the boss and everything, and you can't get them to go to school or look for work or something like that. All they want to do is, you know, party and drink, you know. I didn't have no control over that. It just slipped, like, I don't know, slipped away from me, like my parenting skills didn't work. That denial, like, is there. Like, he doesn't believe that he has any problems. He thinks, he's normal when he's not drinking and that. He's a normal person. He's happy, he laughs a lot and jokes around. But when he gets mad, oh, he's loud and he's bangs on the wall. You know, I know there is something wrong. That's why I try to, you know, if he knows I'm talking about him right now, he'd just flip out on me. He would.
And how about when he was younger?
Oh, he was good. He was always listening and everything. He used to say good stuff, good words about, you know, how much he loves me and everything, and I loved him. We used to go places. one time we're walking down the street in Edmonton, I was holding his hand and he says, Coco means grandma. She said, people always look at us when we walk. And I said, why? And he goes, they think you kidnapped me because you're black and I'm white. Because he's really fair, he was blonde hair. And he said one time, he said, how many kids you have? He says to me, I said 5. I was saying, your Auntie Bernice, your Auntie Darl, and your dad, and Uncle Brown, and Auntie Roxanne. And then he goes, I wish I was your kid, you know, I wish I was from you too. And I said, oh, I hugged him. I said, you are, you're like my own, I'm raising you. He said, no, you don't understand. And I says, what? He says, I want to be black just like them. Because he's blonde and everybody is dark. And so he had a lot of sayings and everything. He used to do so well in reading and everything. And I don't know if moving us downtown east side, that changed him. He hates it here. He hated living, but we couldn't find a place that was we could afford. It's like this was the only place, and it's hard to find a place to live. So we kind of just stay here. It's our home now 6 years and going on 7. So I don't know. I guess we'll see as the time comes, see what happens. Yeah.